I didn't believe 5 minutes could change a life. I thought transformation had to be big, loud, dramatic, you know, the kind of change that shakes the earth, breaks your routine, flips everything upside down. But it turns out, sometimes the most powerful changes begin in silence, in stillness, in a single breath taken before the rest of the world wakes up. For most of my life, I started my mornings like most people do. I'd wake up late, check my phone immediately, scroll mindlessly through notifications, social media, emails, a flood of noise before my feet even touched the floor. And then I'd wonder why my mind felt scattered, why I was anxious by noon, why no amount of meditation or journaling or yoga seemed to work. I was filling my cup with noise before it even had a chance to hold stillness. And then, one day, I came across something Sadhguru said that stopped me in my tracks. He said, "If you wake up early and sit still, the world is aligned to help you go inward. This is Brahma Muhurta, the most powerful time to shape your inner world." I had never heard of Brahma Muhurta, never even thought of those early hours as sacred, but something about that idea struck me. So I decided to try something. I wasn't ready to overhaul my whole routine. Wasn't ready to become the 4 a.m. superhuman yogi, but I was ready to give 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Right after waking up, before the phone, the world, the noise. And what happened over the next few weeks changed everything. Not all at once, not in some magical Hollywood way, but slowly, quietly, I started feeling different, calmer, clearer, more connected. And now, I want to share that 5-minute practice with you. Because if it worked for me, someone who used to dread mornings and couldn't sit still for 2 minutes, it might work for you too. And it all starts with one choice: to meet yourself before you meet the world. When your alarm goes off, don't touch your phone. Don't open the outside world just yet. Instead, sit up, gently, no rush. Place both feet on the floor, close your eyes, and just breathe. Not with any special technique or force. Just notice I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm here. And in that moment, you've already won half the battle. Because 99% of people open their day with reaction. But you're starting with awareness. Now, in this quiet space, I want you to bring your attention to 3 things. These are the core of the practice. They take only a few minutes, but they shift everything. The first is presence. Ask yourself, where am I? Feel your body. Notice your breath. Let your awareness land fully in this moment. You don't need to analyze anything. Just feel what's here. This might sound simple, even pointless, but presence is the key to energy. If your energy is scattered when the day begins, you'll carry that into everything you do. But if you start anchored, grounded, the rest of the day begins to orbit around your center. The second piece is gratitude. Yes, it's cliché. Yes, it's everywhere. But when practiced consciously, it rewires the entire system. In these 5 minutes, think of one thing you're grateful for. Not 10, not 50, just one. But feel it. Let it warm your body. Let it move through your chest. It can be as simple as, I'm grateful for this breath. I'm grateful for this stillness. I'm grateful to be alive. Sadhguru says, if you wake up in the morning with a smile and gratitude, your whole system functions differently. He's not just being poetic, modern science agrees. Gratitude shifts your nervous system. It opens your heart. It softens your resistance to life. And when you start your day in that state, you attract more to be grateful for. Now, the third piece, and this is the most powerful, is intention. Not a goal, not a to-do list, but an energetic direction. Ask yourself, what energy do I want to embody today? Not what do I want to achieve, but who do I want to be while I move through this day? Maybe it's calm, maybe it's clarity, maybe it's joy, maybe it's devotion. Whatever it is, breathe it in. Visualize yourself moving through the day with that energy. See yourself speaking from it, walking with it, returning to it whenever things get noisy. You are imprinting your inner world before the outer world tries to shape you. You're not reacting, you're creating. You're not waiting to feel better. You're choosing how you show up. And that choice ripples through every moment that follows. 5 minutes. Presence, gratitude, intention. That's it. No apps, no rules, no pressure. Just you. Meeting yourself before the rest of the world gets a chance. And here's what I discovered after months of consistently doing this practice. I wasn't just feeling better, I was becoming better. I wasn't avoiding stress, I was handling it with a new kind of strength. I wasn't trying to control the world, I was finally trusting my place in it. I noticed something subtle but undeniable. Things started flowing. Emails I'd been waiting on came through. People I hadn't heard from reached out. Ideas clicked together effortlessly. It felt like the universe had been waiting for me to finally show up with presence, waiting for me to stop pushing and start aligning. Here's something most people don't realize. Your mind is not a neutral observer. It's a momentum builder. The thoughts you start with in the morning echo throughout the day. If you dive immediately into stress, you plant anxiety seeds that grow as hours pass. But if you sit in stillness, you plant presence and clarity. Your brain is especially malleable in the first hour after waking. Neuroscience shows. What you focus on in that time becomes deeply wired into your system. Over time, these 5 minutes become more than a habit. They become your sanctuary, a sacred space only you can touch. No notification or chaos can pollute it, because it's yours. See this practice not as a routine, but as a relationship with your breath, your intention, your inner truth. You don't need to perform it, just return to it consistently. Even if you miss a day, even if it's messy, 5 minutes matter more than you realize, especially when they're completely yours. Not borrowed, not distracted, not rushed, devoted. Every morning, remind yourself you're not the noise, not fear, not the past. You are the awareness behind it all. From that awareness, life begins again. So tomorrow and every morning thereafter, give yourself this gift. 5 minutes. 3 questions. Where am I? What am I grateful for? How do I choose to move through this day? Let that become your new ritual. Not because it's trendy, but because your soul waits for you to begin. And 5 minutes might be all it takes to finally start.